Alright, let's start. Hi everyone, it's me, and today let's learn about this secret, a food secret, together.
This cereal is totally tubular. Wouldn't you agree, 90s kid 2?
Couldn't agree more, 90s kid number 1. The cereal's the bomb.
What do you think, 90s kid 3?
I mean, the cereal's fine. I'm just wondering why we're eating breakfast in a heavily graffitied alleyway. Like, did one of you actually carry these bowls, silverware, cereal boxes, and milk all the way from your house to this heavily graffitied alleyway?
No.
You're overthinking this, dude.
Did we meet here spontaneously? Did we actually call each other to rendezvous for breakfast in a heavily graffitied alleyway?
You are thinking too much about it. This is an advertisement, this is commercial.
I don't know, dude. It's the 90s, okay?
And stop saying heavily graffitied alleyway.
Why is only one of my overall straps buckled? Where are our parents?
Good questions. Good questions. What's Jerry?
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Food Theory.
Hello Internet, welcome to Food Theory. Hello.
Parents just don't get it. We theorize what we like. Now, I started this channel as a way to tackle the big questions in the world of food. Is a hot dog a sandwich? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Does Chuck E. Cheese actually recycle its pizza? And does every 90s kid who ever ate cereal in a heavily graffitied alleyway knows there's no bigger unanswered food question than this?
If you named it Applejack, shouldn't it taste like, well, apple?
That's right. Today, Food Theory is finally answering the question that's been lingering since Apple Jacks was introduced back in 1965.
Yes, think about it. 1965. That is more than 60 years. Oh wait, is it 60 years already? Yeah, more than 60 years already. Wow. Wow.
What does it taste like?
Wait, 60 years? Nearly 60 years. Around 60 years.
Now, since the very beginning, Apple Jacks has said that its cereal is
Cinnamon toast, the apple tasty.
a claim that they still make today, both in commercials and on the box itself. But as their famous ad campaign from the mid-90s points out, cinnamon and apple aren't the flavors that actually stand out when they hit your taste buds.
I don't get why you'd like a cereal called Apple Jacks that doesn't taste like apple.
We know why, yeah.
Okay, geniuses, why? Good answer.
See, the net taste of Apple Jack cereal is something unique, something that's immediately recognizable but difficult to put your finger on. Decades later, we still don't have ourselves a definitive answer until today. Because Food Theory discovered a new way to approach this conundrum, and it all begins with acknowledging that Apple Jacks is actually a different cereal. You heard that right. I'm saying Apple Jacks is not really Apple Jacks. Follow me on this. Let's start by talking about Kellogg's Corn Flakes, a cereal that's been around since the 1890s. Over the years, Kellogg's has tried a few different varieties of corn flakes, including a sugar-frosted version in 1952 that's today marketed to kids as Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Yep, this is, right now it's in the year 2022, so this is 70 years ago. Wow! 70 years ago.
In your part of the world, you may also know them as Frosties, Zucaritas, Sucralose, Corn Frosty, or Corn Frost. Now, as you might suspect, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes and Kellogg's Corn Flakes are the same cereal, aside from the fact that one has an added sugar coating and the other does not. This is all to say that a freshly toasted baby cornflake in the factory might wind up in either a cornflake box or a Frosted Flakes box, depending on which assembly line it gets assigned to. A comparison of the two cereals' listed ingredients also confirms this. Milled corn, sugar, malt flavor, salt. And get this, not only are Corn Flakes and Frosted Flakes' listed ingredients, minerals, and vitamins identical, but they're also listed in the exact same order. That's important because, as the International Food Additives Council explains, quote, food labels are required to list all ingredients contained in the food in descending order based on the amount found in the final product. That is to say, if sugar is listed ahead of malt flavor, that means the food product contains more sugar than malt flavor by weight. So in this way, food labels allow us to compare ingredient amounts relative to each other. So why the heck am I rambling about Corn Flakes and Frosted Flakes when this episode is supposed to be about Apple Jacks? Well, hold on to your alphabets for a second, because here's the thing that for some reason nobody is talking about. Apple Jacks are Froot Loops with an extra step, exactly the way Frosted Flakes are Corn Flakes with an extra step. I mean, look at the two cereals side side by side. Wake up, sheeple. They're the same size and shape. They're the same shade of orange. They're the same shade of green. They're both Kellogg's cereals. If it weren't for the little specks of red, I defy anyone to try and tell them apart. And when we compare the listed ingredients of both cereals, it's like deja vu all over again.
Wow.
We see that every
Deja vu, I just been to space before, higher on the streets, and I know it's my time to go. Calling you, and such is a mystery, standing on your feet. I'm sorry.
major ingredient in the two cereals is identical and listed in the identical order. As we get toward the end of the list, among the ingredients that constitute 2% or less of the cereal by weight, we do get a few differences. The colors, for example, are listed in different orders. This, of course, is to be expected because Froot Loops cereal pieces come in a wider variety of colors than Apple Jacks. But coloring aside, it's clear that Froot Loops is the base cereal, and any orange or green Froot Loop pieces may be destined to one day become Apple Jacks once they receive an extra coating with red speckles that make them taste different. The fact that Froot Loops were introduced a couple years before Apple Jacks came along also supports this theory. See, there is no list
This coincidence, true. The coincidence is there.
ingredient in Froot Loops that doesn't also appear in Apple Jacks. Keep in mind, maltodextrin, a flavorless binding agent, is sometimes listed as modified cornstarch and is also found in modified food starch. So, despite that discrepancy in terminology, that ingredient is actually shared by both of these cereals. Furthermore, food distributors have some leeway to decide how to list out their ingredients. For instance, while modified cornstarch is only listed on the Apple Jacks label, that ingredient may very well be present in Froot Loops under modified food starch, a catch-all term that does include modified cornstarch. But enough about the ingredients shared by both cereals. The ingredients of interest here are the ones that appear only on the Apple Jacks label: dried apples, apple juice concentrate, cornstarch, cinnamon, wheat starch, baking soda. Now, cornstarch and wheat starch are mostly flavorless, used to add texture more than taste. So basically, in the end, the ingredients that differentiate the taste of Apple Jacks from the taste of Froot Loops are apple and cinnamon, just like the box suggests. And so this must be why the flavor of Apple Jacks is so difficult to pin down. It's a complex mix of flavors. Not only does Apple Jack cereal taste like apple, not only does it taste like cinnamon, but it also tastes like Froot Loops, specifically the orange-colored ones and also the green-colored ones, ever since green Apple Jack pieces were added in 1998. I mean, that's a lot of different fruit flavors competing for your taste buds' attention, because as we all know, orange-colored Froot Loops are orange-flavored and green-colored Froot Loops are lime-flavored, right? I mean, sure, the label just says natural flavors, so we can't really verify that in any way, but still, there are oranges and limes plastered all over Froot Loops commercials. Toucan Sam even explicitly states orange and lime are flavors.
I love that orange, lemon, cherry, lime, and berry flavor too.
Now, Toucan Sam only lists off 5 flavors in that clip, but here in the US we actually have blue-colored loops as well. Take that, other countries that have stricter regulations against artificial coloring. Naturally, I wanted to fact-check my suspicions that the blue loops are blueberry flavored, and that's when it happened. I stumbled upon information that completely changed my worldview. Folks, I honestly can't believe the words that are about to come out of my mouth because I can hardly believe it myself, but my research is telling me that Froot Loops are all the same flavor. You heard that right, all the colors taste identical. I mean, I swear as a kid I could taste a difference between each colored loop, but then again, I also swore that Berenstain Bears was spelled with an EI, the Berenstain Bears. So maybe I need to stop trusting my childhood brain quite so much, because
True, there's something called the Mandela effect, so the more you know, I guess, the more you know.
apparently in 1999, Kellogg's revealed to The Straight Dope that their cereal pieces were indeed all the same flavor. And then again in 2014, a Froot Loops spokesperson admitted the same to KLTV7 in East Texas. The name of that flavor, Froot, spelled with 2 O's, which is apparently a blend of fruit flavors. According to the Froot Loops spokesperson, Froot is a medley of exactly 7 flavors: orange, lemon, cherry, raspberry, apple, blueberry, and lime. That means Toucan Sam is technically telling the truth when he says there's orange, lemon, cherry, lime, and berry flavors present in the cereal. He's just being a bit misleading about the fact that every single cereal piece, no matter its color, contains a blend of all of those flavors. You know what though? I need to verify this for myself because I'm telling you, my childhood brain absolutely 100% tasted different flavors. And also I distinctly remember the commercials where loops were being extruded from individual fruit pieces. So I just can't take Kellogg's word on this one. Not when my own taste buds have told me otherwise my entire life. And that means it's time for a blind taste test.
A blind taste test. In real life, blind taste test. IRL. Yeah.
So we are here today with the glorious task of determining what Apple Jacks actually taste like.
Hi, Matpat. Hi, Stephanie.
Because as any 90s commercial will tell you, they don't taste like apple. And then, of course, the parents always like, well, then what do they taste like?
Right.
Why do you like them? And the kids never have an answer.
Right, there's never an answer to this question until today.
Yeah, they're always just like, we just do, and then everyone laughs them off because they're stupid kids. Have rationale for your likes and dislikes, people.
Those commercials always drove me crazy.
Me too!
Like, well then, give them an alternative. If you don't want them to tell you it tastes like apples, then give them something else to go on.
Right? Even if
Give them options to choose from. Come on, man. You are supposed to be the adults.
it's like sugary sweetness, or like, why do you like them? Because they're crispy. Because they're fun little O's that I can make necklaces out of. Literally any explanation will do. The box is a great color. I don't know. In our quest to determine
Maybe it's rectangular and I like rectangular. That could be a reason.
what flavor
A small reason, but that could be a reason. A very unique one.
Apple Jacks is, we stumble across the fact that Froot Loops are actually the same cereal. Apple Jacks is just a Froot Loop with 1 or 2 added ingredients. It's crazy, right? Which leads to the question of, well, then what flavor are Froot Loops? And I swear, as a kid, I swear that every single color had a different flavor. The internet tells me otherwise.
Yeah, the internet, according to research online, Froot Loops all actually have the same flavor regardless of what color you're eating.
To be fair, I wanted to put it to the test, right? Like, sure, online research is one thing, but the nice thing about having a channel to do this, we can do these tests ourselves. So
And it can be justified as being proper work. Eating snacks. Eating the cereals.
today, we're gonna determine whether or not Froot Loops are actually the same flavor. Step 1, we're gonna flavor test each of these visually, see how they taste, but then we're gonna blindfold ourselves, taste them again, see if we can actually accurately predict the different flavors.
Okay.
So case in point, what I think they're trying to say is do one time and go for it. And second time is close your eyes and something like that. Something like that, right? Hopefully I'm correct.
The different flavors.
Okay, so taste them with eyes open, taste them blindfolded.
Yep, that's it. Okay, red.
Starting with red.
Cherry, obviously. Yeah, cherry. Kind of, I mean,
How
cherry.
is that supposed to be cherry?
Cherry in the synthetic sense. Got a little sharp berry flavor.
Maybe on the back
Flavor.
end. Maybe on the back end.
Okay, blue.
Okay, blue. What is blue supposed to be?
Blue should be berry.
Very.
What? Is blue raspberry?
Probably a blue raspberry.
blueberry?
I would assume it's either a blueberry or
Berry.
blue raspberry. Right?
Smell. Do they smell different?
It's very generic berry. Duh.
Too?
This one tastes less sharp than the red. The red tasted sharper, didn't it?
Okay, and I think maybe this is tasting like blueberry. Maybe?
It would be a very pungent blueberry. Lemony yellow. I know lemony
This
yellow.
smells lemony yellow. Smell.
Oh yeah, it smells lemony yellow. Oh yeah, well, that's definitely lemony yellow.
I think it tastes like lemon.
Yeah, that one feels lemony yellow.
I don't know.
Orange, orangey orange, right?
This is lime?
That's supposed to be lime.
Because they're all citrus then.
Unclear about all of these. I think there's a difference. I'm not sure. The only way to know,
I think there's a difference.
right? Load up the blindfold. Here we go.
So Matthew's blindfolded up, and next I'm going to line up each flavor one by one right here so we have them very clearly distinguished, and I'm going to give them to Matthew in a totally random order, not telling him which one is which. We'll see if he can tell any of them.
Good luck, Matpat. Good luck.
Ooh, that smells like lemony yellow
Okay.
immediately off the bat. Maybe a little orangey orange, but let me do the taste. I'm getting a lot of sugary sweetness there.
That's correct. So far, you're spot on.
It's got that little cardboardy aftertaste.
Stop
Cardboard after this cardboard. Yeah, of course, cardboard.
stalling. You gotta pick one.
Clearly that's orange.
Loop 2. Here we go.
Loop dose.
Nose.
This one is a slightly subtler citrus, I think.
Is it?
They're very citrusy. Okay, slightly subtler citrus. Here we go. So it's not as citrusy as the other one. It does have a very It's the same. I noticed that loop was actually significantly smaller than the one that came before.
It did happen to be, yes.
Yeah, which makes me
this?
want to say it was purple, because when we were doing the first taste test, the purple one seemed to be smaller for some reason. I don't know why.
Do you want a larger one of that same color?
Yeah, give me a larger
Okay,
one of that same
I don't
color.
want to bias
Yeah,
you.
don't bias me because
Okay,
of the
right,
size.
here's the smell.
Is this the same color?
Mm-hmm, same smell
I
as the
can
one
tell
you
it's
just
the
got.
same-
We're still on loop 2 here.
It smells like your perfume. Oh yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, Matpat looks like struggling to find an answer. Oh, it's so cringy.
It's either purple or blue.
You can do
You
it.
gotta pick one.
I'm
can
gonna
do
say purple on that one.
Loop 2, recorded purple. Moving on to loop 3.
Okay.
Smell?
Smells like citrus.
Does it
smells
smell
like
like
generic
sugar?
citrus.
Yeah?
Here, waft it again.
Here.
Come on.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
You can
either
do it.
lemon or lime
Yeah,
right
you can
there.
do it, you can do
Okay.
it.
Clearly, that is a lime.
Okay.
Easy.
Got it.
Easy.
on.
100% every time.
Loop number 4. Smellsies?
I'm getting stuffed after all these.
I like it. I like it. The animation just zoom the eyeballs.
I figured.
Oh, it smells citrusy like everything else. All right.
In we go.
Ooh, subtler. Much subtler.
I thought you would say that. Yeah. Yeah.
Homesick.
I think that might be blue.
All right, sniff the wheelie.
Okay, sniff the wheelie. Ah, it smells like lemon, like everything else that's come before.
Oh, fantastic guess. Open up.
This one isn't that strong. I think this is a cherry.
Do you want a spittoon?
That's a red. It's a red.
Okay, oh, that was cherry. That was clearly the cherry. Okay.
That's a strong, pungent citrus. Boop. Ooh, that's a thick.
Come on, get one correct, man. Matpat, you can do it. Get one
I
correct.
know.
But I'm dummy thick.
Huh. I will say this flavor feels, for whatever reason, less flavorful than a lot of the other ones that have come before.
Really?
Yeah, both this one and the piece that
Here.
you gave me before.
Wait, one more.
Weird. Huh. Yeah. And maybe it is just me imagining it or whatever, but it feels like the least flavored of them.
Here, wait, one more.
Huh, weird. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that specific flavor, but I'm not getting a whole lot of differentiatedness to it. Like they all.
You must recognize that Stephanie is just putting a prank at the end. It's like different colors involved.
feel kind of neutral.
No way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna guess that one's yellow.
I'm determined to find one of this color that actually tastes like something for you. Here,
Yeah,
here,
okay.
put it in.
Such a good spouse, such a good wife. It's like, I'm definitely not pranking you.
Still nothing?
It's all for experiments.
Yeah, still nothing.
And I just love it that Matpat is being so supportive and just going along with it. This sort of experiments, it's this kind of couple power. Yeah. I love this kind of combination. It's just wonderful to have. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Here, try
Very uplifting, very positive image to have.
one more.
Okay, I'll
Maybe
try one more.
Maybe
Thank you so much, Matpat. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you.
it's just this flavor,
Yeah, maybe it's just this color that just doesn't have any flavor to it.
or maybe my pet. No, that one was pretty good.
Oh,
alright.
we got one. Well, the last 4 I've given you have been different colors, so. Do you want to learn how you did?
How'd I do? Did I
Okay.
get 10 out of 10?
Beating the odds, actually. You managed to get 100% of those completely wrong.
Yeah!
Not even by blind guessing did you get one right. So 6 flavors.
Yes, that means 100% of it is absolutely wrong. 100% of it.
Is a lot to choose between. To make sure it's fair and also to give us the best odds of actually being able to tell a difference in the flavors, we brought it down to 2. So Matthew picked red and yellow as the 2 flavors he thought would be most distinct, and we're gonna try those. So we have 10 of each, and I'm basically going to give 1 at a time to Matthew, and all he has to do is a 50-50 coin toss, and we're going to see if he can beat the averages.
Yeah, do I?
Beat the odds of, 50-50, maybe 0% correct. 0% correct. What are the odds? Let's find
I
out.
play better than chance
Yeah,
at this point.
exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you which pile they come from. I'm just gonna pick one up. I'm gonna put them right next to each other so you can't hear which pile I'm picking up from,
Okay.
all of that. All right, ready?
Yep.
Loop 1,
Red.
loop 2,
Red.
loop 3,
Red.
loop 4,
Red.
loop 5,
Lemon. Yellow.
loop 6,
Red.
Loop 7.
Red. Oh, they all taste
Oh my god, just from this, oh my god, you only got 2 corrects, 5 wrongs already.
same. Yellow.
Loop 9.
Yellow.
Loop 10.
Red.
Loop 11.
Yellow.
Loop 12.
Oh my god, you're beating the odds. Oh. Oh.
Yellow. I know I'm out of red at this point.
Loop 13. Do you want to concede defeat?
Yellow. Keep going.
Okay, ready? Loop 14.
Yellow.
15.
Just make it stop. Okay.
You know the last 3 is just like, gosh, I'm running out of reds. Let's go yellow.
All right. Red.
You have gotten less than 50% correct.
No! So there you have it, friends. I know the internet's talked about this, but now I can confirm it firsthand. There is no difference between the different colors of Froot Loops and the flavors. They're all this general citric acidy lemon-esque flavor.
And interestingly, from the ingredient list, it seems like one of the only or the very few ingredients that could actually give something that flavor is the extra vitamin C that they try to shove into the cereal to make moms buy it. So like the ascorbic acid in there may make it actually taste like a little citrusier, and other cereals wouldn't have that necessarily in it. So
Froot Loops has vitamin C. It actually has 25%. Apple Jacks, no vitamin C whatsoever.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest.
And almost every other ingredient is the same between these two cereals.
In the same order.
Yeah, and they're in the exact same order. So we would expect them to look and taste almost identical, except for maybe the citrusiness over here, and then whatever Apple Jacks actually taste like.
Okay, Kellogg's, you won this round. I concede that all your cereal pieces, no matter the color, taste like fruit. So Apple Jacks then aren't just apple and cinnamon flavored, they're apple, cinnamon, and fruit flavored. And to prove that they're in the same flavor family, we did another blind taste test. This time with Steph wearing the blindfold and having to pick out whether I was feeding her Froot Loops or Apple Jacks. Here, one last bonus experiment. Mystery Loop 1.
Okay. Oh, it's a Fruit Loop.
Loop 2.
Oh, also a Fruit Loop. Oh, jeez.
Loop 3.
This is still a Fruit Loop. Stop giving me Fruit Loops.
Loop 4.
This still tastes like Fruit Loops.
Loop 5.
I am not kidding. Are you just giving me all?
Wait. The first 4 are Froot Loops. And then, psychologist speaking, like, maybe the 5th one is also Froot Loops.
Fruit Loops. I'm starting to get really paranoid. Okay, this is an Apple Jack. Oh God, finally an Apple Jack. Apple Jack. Apple Jack all the way. An orange one.
Loop 7.
Is it a Fruit Loop or an Apple Jack? Shoot.
Confused.
I can't tell if it's because my tongue is really mottled or what.
Loop 8.
Oh no. Fruit Loop?
Okay.
I'm getting so uncertain now. I feel like you're just messing with me.
Loop 9.
Come on. Apple Jack, no bad aftertaste. No, wait, that was a Fruit Loop. I can't tell. Oh no! That was an Apple Jack. That was a Fruit Loop. Oh no! Oh no!
What was
it? I really don't know.
The first few you're doing so well, and the last few you go confused. Like Pokemon, use confusion.
That's really interesting.
I really don't know.
And that's because there's one other standout flavor in all of this. One other flavor that goes beyond the sugar and the cinnamon and the synthetic fruit. The flavor that brings it all together, cardboard. And that's not me trying to be mean or anything, it is the scientific truth. A big reason these cereals have a cardboardy taste to them is cellulose, aka fiber. Apple Jacks and Froot Loops have added fiber in the form of oat fiber and soluble corn fiber. Our bodies are unable to break down fiber, and so these large cellulose molecules remain intact and actually brush away bacteria and build up as they travel through our intestines. That's why it's important to have fiber in your diet. Even though the body can't digest it, fiber helps keep your digestive tract operating smoothly. Fiber is a vital component of paper products, including cardboard. So if you've ever
and you must remember oat. Literally 3 oat, the kind of sawdust, that kind of thing.
ever thought that your oatmeal or cereal tastes like cardboard, because it kinda does. They share ingredients. Now, I set out today to pin down the taste of Apple Jack cereal once and for all. And what I've discovered is that there are 4 major flavors at play here: sugar, cardboard, apple cinnamon, and fruit punch, which we now know is basically a citrus blend. And having tasted a fair number of Apple Jacks for this video, I'd keep the flavors in that precise order. Sugar dominates, cardboard comes on strong, and then cinnamon with mild fruit notes at the end. So here it is, friends. Apple Jacks taste like sugar, cardboard, cinnamon, citrus punch. That is the official flavor of Apple Jacks. It's no wonder that the 90s ad campaigns didn't want the kids to talk about it. We Eat What We Like is far more catchy and still has us talking about it to this very day. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit. Thanks for watching, loyal theorists. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future food theory episodes. Push us above the 2 million mark so we can hit that milestone before 2021.
And remember to ring the notification bell as well. Thank you so much.
Now, I know I've been going pretty hard on the cereal-themed episodes lately. After doing 3 of them in a month, I guess you could call me a serial theorist. But in case you haven't seen them all, make sure to check back on the previous episode about green onion checks. It is a real thing from South Korea, and if you're wondering why anyone would want such a disgusting-tasting cereal treat, the answer is very simple: democracy. So if any of that sounds intriguing to you, make sure you click the link on screen to go watch that video. By the way, that green onion cereal has itself an oh-so-Korean music video, and it is an absolute bop.
Well, democracy for the win. Thank you all so much for watching this video together with me. I hope you find this video very interesting to watch. If you do like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have anything to share with us. I hope that you find this video very educational and I hope that you learn a lot from it. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Sincerely grateful and thankful towards all of you for being so supportive, encouraging, and uplifting. It's very wholesome, positive. I'm just thankful towards all of you for being so nice, and you're the best. You are really the best. Thank you.